cannot see comments if you are watching on Facebook, but I'm going to pull that up right now so that I can. We are in the season of Lent. Lent started last Wednesday, a week ago, which is cool. It's hard to talk, and there we go. I got it right there. Okay. Yeah. So, oh, I got captions on. Look at that. Neat. We'll see if that becomes a problem. So, all I have to say, this is a lot of new moving parts for me as I'm trying to kick out to trying to use our usual Sunday morning platform to do midweek worship, because I can get the lyrics over the screen and get it out a couple more places too. So that's all fun. And being that it's Lent, the set this week has this sort of theme to it that yeah, I'm going to turn those off because they're going to go over the words. So, yeah. The set this week has this theme because, like, Lent is this season of preparation, of growing, of becoming, birthing new life out of old and dead things. And the ways that we've talked about Lent, or at least like many of us have experienced Lent in the past, and we've worked on this quite a bit at One Life, as we've brought Lent into our cultural liturgy, our church liturgy, a bit more. That turn myself up a tad. That this isn't just a time to make you feel bad about yourself. It's not just like, it doesn't do any good to remind you that you are. Yeah, it doesn't do any good to push this idea that all we are is dirt and worm and bad and broken. That's, I think, bad theology and incomplete theology. And so what our hope for Lent is that this can be a season where we can start to learn and imagine and dream of what can be birthed in this world, in ourselves and in those around us, as we confront the places where we fail to bring life. So, that being said, let's sing some songs. This first song is a favorite of mine, and it is yeah, it just really captures sort of the embodied nature of being the people of God in this world. So yeah. Got so much on my mind, so much I can't help but run and die. There's so much hurt inside each one of us, so we do what we so much I can't help but run and hide. There's so much fear inside each one of us, so we do what we must just to try and survive. Anything to fill up, 'cause there's never enough, and there never will be, till we realize we the healers. There's light in our bones. Just use our hands, if we just use our lungs to speak light in the world, to show love to our foes, to make peace with the earth and breathe life in our bones. I've got so much I've got so much on my mind. There's so much, goodness, light inside each one of us, so we learn how to trust. Just to go with our gut and move forward in love. Anything to feel love, 'cause there's never enough, and there never will be till we realize we the healers. There's light in our bones if we just use our hands, if we just use our lungs to speak light in the world, to show love to our foes, to make peace with the earth and breathe life in our bones. We the healers, there's light in our bones if we just use our hands, if we just use our lungs to speak light in the world, to show love to our foes, to make peace with the earth and breathe life in our bones. I've got so much on my mind. I've got so much on my mind. Well, that turned out to be a little more complicated than I thought it would be, given that the words weren't in the right order. But we all managed and we pulled through. So, good work. Way to stay with it. Yeah, well. So this next song is a new song. Go back here. Don't want to give it away. This next song is a new song by a guy named John Lucas, who Spotify showed me. I really like him. And this song specifically stood out to me as sort of like reflecting my own weariness and my own just worn out nature, that like every day I still feel like I wake up and like look at what fresh anxiety provoking material exists in our world. Yeah, and it's very easy to drown in that and to get kind of buried in that and get isolated and like I find myself pulling further and further into myself in unhealthy ways, like into my interior world, at the expense of engaging with people around me and staying present to my world. So that's what this next song is for. This is my first time playing it other than practicing it a few times, so bear with me. Here we go. I've heard news, and I have felt the crime, and I've counted up the numbers, and I've crossed the battle line, and I've smelled the hatred for those who aren't the same, and I've pointed my own finger, but I'm not clear of blame. I've heard the promises of hell, and I've heard the threats of hell, but maybe we're all living with than the stories that we tell. Write a web for bruises on the backs of those too young that cling to the Father who calls us all his own. May I never grow hard. May your eyes always see beauty, though you sometimes need to weep, though you sometimes need to fight. May joy come in the morning. May the darkness find the light. May you never give up. May you never give up. May you never give up. May you never give up on love. May you never give up. May you never give up on love. May you never give up. May you never give up on love. May you never give up. May you never give up on love. May you never give up. May you never give up on love. May you never give up. May you never give up on love. May you never give up. May you never give up on love. Well, I like that song. This next song kind of follows in a similar trajectory of weariness and longing for hope and kind of wondering how to move in the world. And it's felt very at home for me over the last year or so since I discovered it. And I want to make sure that just because like certain things have changed, that a lot of these themes are still true. Both the good ones and the bad ones for us. And so I'm going to continue to sing it because I think these are important things for us to hold on to. So here we go. I have a heart full of questions, quieting all my suggestions, What is the meaning of Christian in this American life? I'm awfully foolish, spending my life on a message. I look around and I wonder ever if I heard it right. Coming to you cause I'm confused, coming to you cause I feel used, coming to weep while I'm waiting. Tell me you won't make me go. I need to know there's justice that'll roll in abundance, and that you're building a city where we arrive as immigrants, and you call us citizens, and you welcome us as children. Oh, you're alone and rejected, misunderstood and detested. You did it all, didn't hold back. You even gave up your life. How could we call ourselves Christians, saying that love is a tension between the call of the cross and between the old party line? Coming to you for the mothers who are all running for cover. There's a flood from the weeping. Tell me you won't make them go. I need to know there's justice that'll roll in abundance, and that you build in a city where we arrive as immigrants, and you call us citizens, and you welcome us as children. Oh, there is a man with a baby. He has a... Man, oof, let's try that again. There is a man with a family. He had a wife and a baby. He broke the law just to save them, working for $3 an hour. They said we were equal. Everyone's heart is deceitful. Everyone born is illegal. Love is the law of the land. Coming to you for the hungry, eating the scraps of this country. Didn't you swear you would feed them? Tell me you won't make them go. I need to know there's justice that'll roll in abundance, and that you'll build in a city where we arrive as immigrants, and you call us citizens, you welcome us as children. Oh, there is a wolf who is ranting. All of the sheep, they are clapping, promising power and protection, claiming the Christ who was killed by a common consensus. Everyone screaming Barabbas, trading their God for a hero, forfeiting heaven for Rome. Coming to you cause I'm angry, coming to you cause I'm guilty, coming to you cause you promised to leave the flock for the one. I need to know there's justice that'll roll in abundance, and that you'll build in a city where we arrive as immigrants, and you call us citizens, and you welcome us as children. Oh, is there a way to love always, living in enemy always? Don't know my foes from my friends, and don't know my friends anymore. Power is several prizes, handcuffs can come in all sizes. Love is a million disguises, winning is simply not one. So, ongoing songs here are largely following. Well, the tricky things about trying this new technology is I feel like I'm managing like 17 screens at once and not as focused. But it's the first time that I'm trying it here. So, all said and done, we're calling it good. So, I think one of the ways that we sort of sanitized Lent I honestly think one of the ways that we've sanitized Lent has been the reducing it to just being about like our like ethereal sins out there, and trying to remember those, but the I'm trying to think how to say this. Like, this isn't just about how like walking with Jesus is not just about this interior self, this interior like spiritual ascent to particular ideas. This is a way to live and move in the world that brings wholeness and life and shalom. And our life is a balance between like carrying our woundedness and acting out of our woundedness and trying to act out in healthy ways, and recognize that we are part of something and a group of people that are larger than us. And one of the ways that we work out being healthy, more whole people of Jesus is to care for each other, and not to fight with each other. And so that's what this song is for. So here we go. When the lines are drawn, when you're in or out, when it's us or them, when we shame the doubt, it is all a lie. All we ever really need is love. There's no need to shed more blood. Look upon the cross. Look upon the cross. See the face of Christ. See the mercy in his eyes. Every valley shall be lifted high. Now our enemies are blessed, and the heavy laden rest. For his judgment is love. His judgment is love. There is no more guilt. There is no more shame. All our darkest sin, all our deepest pain. It is all blessed are the poor, all the lonely, broken, lost, and torn. See, the kingdom comes to us. War that's fought with love. Our only war is love. Prepare the way of the Lord, wielding mercy like a sword. Every mountain top made low. No, he holds the earth like dust, and his judgment comes to us, and his judgment is love. His judgment is love. We will not fall in line, as if it's us or them. It's us for them. It's us for them. We reject the either or. They can't define us anymore. As if it's us or them. It's us for them. It's us for them. We will not fight their wars. We will not fall in line. As if it's us us to them, it's us for them, it's us for them. We reject the either or, can't define us anymore. As if it's us to them, it's us for them, it's us for them. They're the way of the Lord, wielding mercy like a sword. Every mountain top will be made low. No, he holds the earth like dust, and his judgment comes to us, and his judgment is love. His judgment is love. We're together in this. Sure, we've got our own politics. Sure, we've got our own religion. We're still together in this. We're together in this. Interesting. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to make sure these words are in the right order, because they kind of don't feel like they are. I feel like I'm missing a verse. Sorry about that. Real quick. Got you here. Let's just double check how you're laid out. Weird. Okay. All right, back to the beginning of that song. Sorry about that. Goodness. We're together in this. Sure, we've got our own politics. Sure, we've got our own religion. We're still together in this. We're together in this. Sure, we've got our own set of problems. Sure, we've got our own things we wanna change. We're still together in this. I'll carry your weight, brother. You carry mine. We'll leave the battle far behind. Let love and peace become all that we need. Ooh. 'Cause we're still together in this. We're together in this. So put away your blood and your violence. Rest in solitude and silence. Yeah. 'Cause we're Master, you carry mine. We'll leave the battle far behind. Let love and peace become all that we need. Carry yours, you carry mine. We'll leave the battle far behind. Carry you carry mine. We'll leave the battle far behind. Will we ever rise? Will we ever rise above the fear? Can we learn to see the need? Can we share humanity? I can see another day come. Broken people, we can be made. We can be made whole. We can be made whole. As we lay down our weapons, open up our hearts. Love is breaking us. Love remaking us. Will we ever rise? Will we ever rise above the pain? Can we learn another way? Forgive as you forgave. I can see another day come. Broken people, we can be made whole. We can be made whole. We can be made whole. As we lay down our weapons, open up our hearts. Love is breaking us. Love remaking us. Here now, take away the blindness, so we can see as we were meant to see. I feel like devastating darkness, for I can see another day come. For I can see another day come. Broken people, we can be made whole. Broken people, we can be made whole. Broken people, we can be So this last song is my sort of prayer and sending for you, for all of us. Yeah, and I'm just gonna kind of leave it with that. Yeah, here we go. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. You are speaking truth to power. You are laying down our swords, replanting every vineyard till a brand new wine is poured. Your peace will make us one. We've seen you in our own fires, burning with a quiet light. You are mothering and feeding in the wee hours of the night. Your gentle love is patient. We will never fade or tire. Your peace will make us one. I'm not going to say during Lent because I didn't check. Glory, glory. Glory, glory. Your peace will make us one. Across the sea, with a glory in your bosom that is still transfiguring, dismantling our empire till each one of us is free. Your peace will make us one. And that is all I have for us today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great week. See you on Sunday for church. And so as you go through your weekend, rest of your week, may you go in peace. May you be lovers of this world. And